and welcome to something a little bit different. I recorded hours of this game. I was fully addicted to this game. I was so tired when I played this game that I was not interesting. I actually spent hours and hours editing, trying to make the video interesting or usable, and the second I put it up, if you watch some of it, or if you watch all of it, thank you so much for watching it, and God bless you, because it was insufferable in my opinion. I hated it. I put it up a couple hours later, I was like, it just feels too bad, I can't. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a supercut of everything that happened, because I do think there's interesting things that happened, but I do not feel comfortable giving it to you in the format where I am insanely tired, not interesting, not commentating, just trying to play and feeling the need to record instead of the want to record. So let's do this, shall we? I'm just gonna play this and I'm gonna commentate over it, okay? This is gonna be real quick. So what happens is we woke up. There was this rock monster named Krusty, and he was angry, but he also showered our farm with minerals, copper, iron, and gold. So overall, a very useful guy. Look how much HP he has, it's crazy. So we had to go to Nathaniel and Lynn and get them to fight the monster for us, and we dealt no damage to it, but they did plenty of damage, and they took several days and, you know, took care of that whole problem for us, so that was great. That was great. And then we went to Elios, and Elios was like, oh, there's a moon dragon, and he is responsible for darkness, and you need to fight him so that, sorry, you could see the second me back here, I'm just playing over the video that I had before, but the second moon dragon Elios can't take care of, and so he's like, you can fight it, but you don't have to, but it would be cool if you did, and so that's our main quest. We're just gonna go stop this dark magic. It is you who must stop his dark magic, so it's up to us. I don't know why, but it involves talking to elves, and so we want to befriend them, so we had to find a book about the elves to figure out how to befriend them, but the book was written in Elvish, so we couldn't read it, so we talked to Edwin, which is this little guy with the heart above his head right here, and he was like, oh, I can't read Nalvari, which is the people we're trying to befriend. I can only read, you know, the Elvish dialect I grew up in, and we were like, fine, and he was like, but I'll help you if you grow these magic grapes. So we're trying to grow magic grapes and we failed because they're magical. So here's probably what you're looking for. The doctor asked us on a date. Actually, the first date we asked the doctor out on. And how did it go? Well, you know, honestly, it was fine. We went to this place in town, and the doctor was like, this is where I go to chill out. And we were like, thanks. And he was like, I'm sorry, it's not very private. And we were like, it's okay, we like you no matter what. And the quests were over top of his face and it was super annoying, but you know what, we're gonna ignore that and move on. So this is our second date with the doctor, where he was like, hey, come over to my house and I'll make you dinner. And then we sat on the couch and chatted for a bit, and he was like, yeah, I went to go see Elios and it was cool and he was helpful for me, and I have a troubled past because I lost a patient once and everyone was upset with me for it and I feel guilty. And we're like, it's okay, you don't have to feel guilty. And he's like, thanks, I feel better talking to you. And we were like, yes, I'm so glad, we like you too. And that was our second date. And you know, there's gonna be some content after this where I'm gonna say, how do we begin dating him? And I learned later that you need to buy a love letter. So if you see that content, don't worry, I figured it out eventually. Yes, all very good. So the only other thing that was interesting that happened here is that we went to the Lantern Festival. Everyone went and made wishes and we tried to buy things, but we didn't have too much money. If you know, want to buy a crop water dragon, then you can do it at the Lantern Festival. Yeah, I've played with the pet for a while and he doesn't really do that much, but it is cool to have as many pets as possible. So it was good to go to the festival just for that. We also bought a tiger plush. So you'll see that in our house later. That's my summary of what happened in this video. I'm sorry that it was not a chill play with me video, but honestly, I was not feeling good about the video that I had made, even though I cut out 90% of the content because I was so tired and boring. But at least now you're caught up, so in the next pieces of content that are hopefully more interesting than this one, you'll know where we're at and what the status is. Don't worry, there will be more. And I'm sorry that this was not what any of us wanted it to be. But enjoy the summary, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever it is you're having. I hope it's a good one. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey and watching, even through all these rough patches. I'm new to YouTube, as you know, so there's going to be videos that suck. There's going to be times where I mess up, and that's just all part of the journey. And you know, if it feels bad, I'm just gonna take it back. I'm not gonna post it. I don't want to give you guys something that I feel bad about. So that's all I have for you today. Bye, everyone.